Welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm Lisa Richardson, and joining us first today is Linda Pickett with the Heritage Library, which offers classes and tours for our local area. Good morning, Linda.
Good morning, Lisa.
Welcome. Thank you for coming this morning.
Thank you.
The Heritage Library is something that probably a lot of people may not even realize is around, but in fact you have a lot of interesting classes and tours to talk about the history of our area. So let's talk about something you've got coming up, the Zion Cemetery Tours.
Yes, the cemetery is finally open again. We had a long haul getting Hurricane Matthew out of the cemetery, so we are open again. Our tours are Friday mornings at 10 o'clock, and they'll continue through the rest of the year. So those are tours that we do regularly. We're working on some special tours that we'll do in costume. And but right now, every Friday morning, we're open for business. Our other property, Fort Mitchell, still has some storm damage that has to be cleaned up, so we can't open that one for tours yet. But this one is open, and we invite everyone to call into the library or go online to heritagelive.org to sign up for the tour.
Do they have to sign up in advance, or can they just show up on the day?
Well, we'd prefer that they sign up in advance because we don't want our tour guides to have to carry money around to take payments for the tours. There is a charge for the tour.
Now, I understand there's some Revolutionary War heroes that are buried in that cemetery.
Yes.
That's really amazing. Let's tell us about
the Zion
that.
Cemetery is the only planters cemetery on the island. So the plantation owners are buried there. 4 of them were Revolutionary War soldiers. 2 of those are buried there, Isaac Baldwin, who's a member of the Kirk family, and James Devant. And Devant is a very big family on the island. The other 2 are memorialized there. Charles Devant was buried on his own land, and Captain Jack Stoney was buried where he fell in a hunting accident. So,
oh, wow.
Yes, but the 4 soldiers were Revolutionary War soldiers.
And this is so amazing, I don't think people realize the history that is here on the island, dating back as far as that.
Yes.
That's really neat. So it's a great thing to do to come out and learn. But tell us about the connection to Daufuskie Island.
Well, that's quite an interesting story. That was our only Revolutionary War casualty. The militia on Daufuskie, led by Captain Philip Martin Angel, was loyalist. They were loyal to the British Crown. The militia on Hilton Head, led by Captain John Lee Craft, were patriots. So in the middle of the night, 1781, in the middle of the night, the loyalists came across the water and ambushed Charles Devant, who was riding guard on the island. And they mortally wounded him. He got back to his plantation and told his son, "Get Martin Angel." So the Bloody Legion, which is what the Hilton Head militia was called, gathered and went back over to, the next night, went back over to Daufuskie and killed Martin Angel in his bed. So that was our only real skirmish of the Civil War and our only casualty. But it's amazing to have the 2 militias so close together on opposite sides.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Well, certainly you've done your history and your research, and you're very educated about this. So how can people come down and learn more? I understand you have some classes they can take.
We do. We have history classes. We offer Tuesday morning history programs. We have 2 left for this year. Next week, Rich Thomas is going to be talking about Pedro Menendez, who was the captain who brought his people to Santa Elena, which is now on Paris Island. So he's going to be talking about the story of Pedro Menendez. And then our last program the following week, Dee Phillips is going to talk about the women in the history of the development of Hilton Head Island. So she goes way back as far as she can to all the women who were influential in some way on the island.
Yeah, neat.
So, yes.
Wow, this is really interesting and educational, and so I encourage everyone to check this out. Contact Linda at the Heritage Library and give us your website or your information. How do people find out?
People can find out on our website. All of our classes are there. It's heritagelive.org. And we also have classes in Beaufort. For those folks in Bluffton who may not want to come this way, they can go to our library branch in Santa Elena Center and take classes there as well.
Linda, thank you for joining us here, and I hope everything goes great with the tour coming up. And thank you all, and stay right here. We'll be back with more Talk of the Town.